See you now. Don't play.
Are we going to stay in this view, Tony?
I think I have to do this. YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Lions Head South. Welcome to all who decided to participate. Before we go into this too far, I've been told that there's a possibility of thunderstorms rolling through here. In the event that we do lose power, we will reschedule for another time, but we're hoping that won't happen. I just wanted to get that out of the way up front. For those of you who don't know, I am Carol Powell. I have the honor of being the president of the board for the year 2021. I'd like to start this off with an introduction to each of our board members. Some you'll be familiar with and some we are welcoming to the board for the first time this year. Barbara Skelly is our vice president. Going down from there, Laura Jacquin, I think everyone knows, is helping us as secretary this year. Dennis, who is new to our board, Dennis Gregory is our treasurer. And we also, of course, have Tom Behrens and Peggy Comfort. And who did I miss? I feel like John Castellano. John, I am so sorry. How could I miss John, who's been on the board longer than any of us? Barbara, do you want to have kind of say a little something?
Sure. I've been on the board for 2 years. Last year, I was secretary. This year, I'm vice president. Also this year, I am the trustee that's part of the architecture committee. And what I guess you need to know there is that the annual inspection is currently happening. So you will see people roaming the community. I'm also liaison to the clubhouse committee. And at this point, there's not a whole lot going on there. And then the same with emergency management. We have yet to meet this year. So some things are happening, other things will be happening.
Okay, Laura, where are you? Do you want to say something?
Okay, well, welcome all to a long-awaited residents meeting. My name is Laura Jacquin, and I've been in Lions Head South for almost 34 years. I am presently the liaison for bylaws, activities committee coordinating council, better known as ACC, and the website committee. Bylaws committee is very eager to bring the community to the 21st century. It is a huge task, and Clara Chayufo does a great job with such a small committee. They have been working very hard getting the Tort Amendment ready for your vote. When you receive the ballot, please follow the instructions and vote. Keeping the bylaws updated is very important to our community, and Clara and her committee does a great job. But I'm sure she would like a few more volunteers. ACC heads all the clubs and committees who are not standing committees. It is a big job, and Chuck Florio brings a wealth of knowledge and experience. Although Chuck is new to the ACC as president, he is working hard to bring his committees together, especially a women's club. The clubs and committees are listed in your telephone book. The website committee. I have worked with the website committee from its startup and continue to enjoy a very energetic group, chaired presently by Tony Brazades. Tony comes to us also with a wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm. As you can see, here we are on Zoom. Prior to Tony coming on board, Dinah Iverson chaired this committee and worked tirelessly and eager for everyone to enjoy our Lions Head South website. Even after she got sick, she still volunteered and was on so many committees and became a vital member of any committee she was on. Our community will miss her, especially me. Rest in peace, Donna. Now that you know a little bit about how committees function, why not give back your time to a committee? Volunteers run this community, and giving back to your community is very rewarding. You can call me if you have any questions. Now, a bit of information, the phone books are in and will be distributed with the pride. And although I am an old timer, I appreciate new ideas and always looking for a better way for our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Laura. Dennis, you're up next.
Good afternoon, Dennis Gregory here, chairperson of, I used to be the chairperson of the finance at one time. I review all the ebb and flow of the finances and expenditures of the community. I review the budgets that they're being properly maintained. I also oversee and watch the stock market that we are into. I also am a liaison to security, which is currently working very hard on setting up camera systems for the community at the entrances. I also the liaison for finance, make sure to review all the large expenditures. They are setting up audits for the committees that will be coming up soon, and they'll start working on the budget for 2022. And like Laura says, we need some people to volunteer. Very, very, very important for our community's survival that people volunteer. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. John?
Thanks, Carol. My name's John Castellano, and I've been on the board for approximately 11 years. I am currently the liaison to Buildings and Grounds. And as you know, Buildings and Grounds is one of the large committees. It is responsible for the exterior maintenance of all common properties and facilities, except for outdoor recreational facilities. The committee is tasked with review of all contractors' contracts, such as lawns, wells, painting, etc. And it helps keep our community looking as great as it is right now. There are many projects that they're working on now because the Garden Club is part of Buildings and Grounds, and they're out getting ready to do their plantings to make us look nice. And as some of you noticed, they're also working at the front, fixing the spray nozzles there, so our front entrance can look really, really pretty. That's what my task as liaison, to make sure they work in conjunction with the bylaws. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Peggy, where'd you go? I can't see you on my screen. I know you're there.
I am still here. Thanks, Carol. Hi, my name is Peggy Comfort, and I am a newbie to the board. It is a great group to work with.
All right, folks, I have to interrupt. We're having some technical difficulties here. For some reason, it didn't kick in. Please stand by.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
Getting dark out there.
Only over your house.
Thank you.
Yeah, can't you see all the bright sunshine behind me, Tom?
Yeah, it's creeping your way. Don't worry.
I have my shades closed because there's still too much light behind me, but
Yeah, I did the same thing. And I closed the blinds and I still got light.
yep. I only have one spot where I can plug this thing in, and it's getting a little older, so the battery doesn't always last as long as it used to.
It's getting like me. Oh,
Speak for yourself.
I am.
It's just a number, John.
Yeah. Tell my doctor that I saw it this morning.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Said you're good to go for another 10 years.
No, he didn't. He said everything looked good. Now, you believe your doctors?
That's why I
He'll
don't
turn
know.
us.
You know, they're like finance people. They lie.
Now. How else are they gonna make money?
Yeah.
What's the sign on for a regular person to look at it?
Go to the webpage.
Go to the website, yeah.
Attention, Gregory.
You're right. Yeah, web, yeah,
web.com.
yeah.
I hope all of our conversation is not going out over the air, you know.
Not
It
yet.
might well be.
Not that we've said anything wrong or anything, but you know.
Yeah.
Peggy's muted.
On our phone, it's saying, B's watching it on our phone and it just says video unavailable. So,
Okay. Thank you.
Mine says live.
well, up in the top left-hand corner, it says live.
Live on YouTube, yeah,
You're
But
talking about
On the phone,
webpage.
it says video unavailable.
good. But is the sound available? Can they hear us talking?
Probably not.
Nobody got a phone call yet.
I guess we had too many people logging in to see this video and we overloaded the
Oh,
site.
we're very popular,
Yes.
loved and popular.
I hear they're watching this in Indonesia.
Throwing darts at them.
If we go viral, we're in serious trouble.
Yes.
However, Tony said that can't happen because it's a private site.
Oh.
So we're safe.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not muted. You're
Barbara,
not hearing anything yet, are you? No. B will let us know if she.
Okay,
hears.
folks, we're still resolving the technical issues. Please stand by and remember your microphones are currently open.
Tony, do we have to start over?
Please stand by.
Oh. Yeah,
Problem is, if too many people don't see this video, they'll
Barbara
probably.
Hurley can hear us loud and clear. She just called to let us know.
oh, Ken Winnie's on. Yeah, you can't see us, right?
I don't know what it's doing. It
I-
didn't do that on me here. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
I'll get back to you, Ken.
That's what's driving me crazy.
Ken Winnie says he can hear us and see us.
So can Sue Mills.
Barbara Hurley can hear us loud and clear. She just called to let us know.
So we must be on.
I believe we are.
It's live on YouTube. It's
I-
live on YouTube.
But how do they find it on YouTube if it's live on YouTube? And
I will give you I'll send you the link. I will send you the link. What email?
send it to web@lionsheadsew.com.
So we are live for everyone who can hear and see us. And if they can't see us, I believe they're still hearing us.
Yeah. We're gonna post them.
It's, I've got us muted now.
What am I sending it to?
web@lionsheadsew.com.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Lion's Head Sew.
Yeah. web@lionsheadsew.com.
It's way behind.
How is this?
There we go. Getting dark over here now.
See? Carol, move. You're not moving at all. Thank you. Thank you. It's frozen.
Thought it was a still picture.
A car, you know, like they're using in the ballparks, the card.
Right.
Well, Ken Winnie called to tell me I look great, so. Oh, God. Hello.
Your car
Okay,
warranty.
hold on a
is
second.
expired.
Hey, Di, you want to get this? It's the North Star Vets, another $300.
I hope the viewers don't drop off because they don't see anything. You okay?
Okay, a new link has been established. It's on the homepage of the website. Please click that link and that will take you to the live, should take you to the live feed.
Not them.
Okay, but we're staying where we are, right, Tony?
I guess we're getting the electric meters read today for the gas. I see the guy walking around.
Still have. John says they get started. This is the quietest we've been in a long time.
And we're functioning very well.
But we always function very well.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Hey, remind me never to go by your house again at Christmas with the dog.
Why?
Doggy.
She's good. I could have sworn.
Okay, folks, quiet, please.
this light on if it's gonna be. No, actually, that might be a little better.
They're having connection problems. They can't hear us. They can see me, you know.
Comes the bad weather.
Hear it.
Thunder.
Is that what?
Getting dark out. Yeah.
We have some thunder here.
It's over John's house.
Yep.
See the hail yet?
No. Yeah, thunder.
Thunder.
Or I'm gonna close the window, there's thunderstorm going on, you can hear it,
Yep, okay.
you hear it?
No, I don't. In fact, hey, Jenny,
What?
come here.
What?
Did you get my hearing aids? In the bedroom?
I'm trying to sleep and Maxie and them are,
I
he's
know.
crying,
Would you get my hearing?
where are they,
I'll get it.
where are they?
I'll get it.
What is going on with the meeting? There's a problem because of the storm. Because it's about.
Now we know why there's a mute button.
Oh, I hear them.
Yeah, we just have to remember to use it.
Yeah.
He was able to connect by going to the YouTube link. If that helps.
What's that, Peggy?
B was able to connect by going to the YouTube link versus our website. She went to YouTube.
Oh,
Okay, folks, if you don't mind, let's just start from the top and we will record this thing and have it ready for playback.
B was able to connect by going to the YouTube link versus our website.
Yes, if you go to YouTube, you can. There's some issues at Wix right now, who hosts our website.
Thunder out there.
so is all this been recorded up to YouTube at their site and just not available for our guys yet?
I believe the gentleman said, let's start from the top again. Tony, are you there?
I think you're on, Carol.
That's what I'm afraid
That's
of.
why I'd like you to start from the top, Tom.
That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome residents of Lions Head South. A special thank you to all of you who have decided to participate.
Yes,
It's raining.
It's raining.
Yeah. All the windows are closed.
Okay, I'd like to kick this off with excuse me. I'm Carol Powell. I have the honor of being the president of the Board of Trustees for the year 2021. I want to, just before we really get into this, as most people are probably aware, there are some storms passing through. Should we lose power, we will reschedule this for another day. I'm going to start out with an introduction to our Vice President, Barbara Skelly. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about you?
Sure. I'm Barbara Skelly. I've been a member of the community since 2007. Have been active with many committees. Last year, I was vice president of the board. I'm sorry, last year I was secretary of the board. This year, I'm vice president of the board. This is my second year on the board.
Your committees?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm currently liaison to 3 committees. Architecture is a major one, and the main thing going on right now with architecture is obviously the walkthrough of the community. So you will see representatives from the architectural committee walking through inspecting grounds. My other 2 committees are clubhouse, and up until now, we really have not had a whole lot of activity going on with that, but we're hoping that that community will become more active as the year goes on. And third committee is emergency management, and we have not had a meeting yet this year, and there's one planned within the next 2 months.
Okay, next up, Laura.
Oh, hi, welcome to a long-awaited residents meeting. My name is Laura Jacquin, and I have lived in Lions Head South for almost 34 years. I am presently liaison for the ACC committee, bylaws, and the website. The bylaws committee are very active right now. They're very active right now, getting the tort amendment ready for your vote. When you receive the ballot, please follow instructions and vote. Keeping the bylaws updated is very important to our community. And Clara and her committee does a great job, but I'm sure she would like a few more volunteers. ACC, the presidency is Chuck Florio, and he brings a wealth of knowledge and experience. Although Chuck is new to the ACC, he is working hard to bring his committees together, especially a women's club. The clubs and committees are listed in your telephone book. The website, I have worked with the website from the startup and continue to enjoy a very energetic group chaired presently by Tony Brizzotti. Tony comes to us with a wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm, as you can see. Well, here we are on Zoom, hopefully. Prior to Tony coming on board, Donna Iverson chaired this committee and worked tirelessly and eager for everyone to enjoy our Lions Head South website. Even after she got sick, she still did what she could to help us, joined every committee, and was a vital member of any committee she was on. Our community will miss her, especially me. Rest in peace, Donna. Now that you know a little bit about how committees function, why not give back to your time to a committee? Volunteers run this community, and giving back to your community is very rewarding. You can call on me if you have any questions. Although I am an old timer, I appreciate new ideas and always looking for a better way for our community. Thank you.
Okay, Dennis, next up. Dennis is our treasurer.
Dennis Gregory, treasurer. Previously, I was the chairperson of finance for several years. I actually just make sure that I oversee all the ebb and flow of the expenditures, review the stock markets, and make sure that the budgets are followed correctly. I also chair two committees, security, which is currently working on trying to get camera systems set up in the community. And for finance, they're reviewing all the expenditures also as we go through. And they're setting up audits for the clubs that'll be coming up very soon. Also, they'll be start working on the budget for 2022. Thank you.
Thanks, Den. Where are we going? Peggy?
Okay. Hi, I'm Peggy Comfort. I'm one of the newbies to the board. It's a great group of people to work with. And to date, I really have enjoyed this experience, and I thank everyone in the community for your support. I currently am liaison to community awareness. The chairperson of that is Gail Levenelm. And even through the pandemic, Gail has been attending Zoom meetings with the Mayor's Advisory Council. And those of you on the Pulse, you'll see that she not only posts there, but she is always referring us to our website where all of the information she gets from the mayor's meetings are shared with us. The project she's currently working on is working with the Brick Senior Services Office and bringing them on site, outside, in a mobile event to be able to assist us in any way that we might need. So always keep an eye on the website to see what's happening. I am also liaison to the country club. And again, due to COVID, fortunately, we've still been able to play golf, but there have been no fundraisers of any type. The things currently going on, the second Tuesday of every month is a scramble, and that will be going on through October 10th. They're hoping to have a golf clinic in mid to late June, and then the annual tournament in September. Jim Mort is president of the country club. B. Scanlon is president of the Women's Golf Association. So if you're looking for any more information on either of those, in addition to the website, feel free to reach out. I know they'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thanks, Peg. John, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank God I'm here. Hi, my name's John Castellano, and I've been on the board for many years. And I want to thank everybody in the community for keeping me on the board and letting me help the community progress. Currently, I'm the liaison to Buildings and Grounds. Buildings and Grounds has a great responsibility. They are responsible for exterior maintenance of all common properties and facilities, except for outdoor recreational facilities. The committee is tasked with review of all contracts and recommends contractors such as lawn maintenance, painting of exterior trim, and wells. That are just a few of the things that they're responsible for. They're also responsible to make our community look very nice for everybody coming through and for all the residents. Currently, the chairperson is Bob Mathias, who's always looking for help. So if you're looking for somewhere to volunteer, I suggest Buildings and Grounds. You get to know the community, and you'll be doing a great service to all of the residents. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John. I believe last but certainly not least, Tom, are you there?
Hello? Hello, no, I'm not here right now. Good afternoon, everybody. I think most of you do know me, but for those that don't, second generation Lions Head here, going back to 83. I'm a retired engineer from the government. And right now, I'm the trustee liaison for recreation. What can I say? I'm glad to say that the bocce and shuffleboard will be starting up in the beginning of May. I've already seen some people out there practicing, so things are starting to move along. The tennis courts are also open. The middle court is closed though. It's in need of a small repair to the surface, and we're taking care of that. I just ask that anybody that goes out there to play bocce or shuffleboard or tennis, just try to adhere to the COVID CDC guidelines and state guidelines. That's all I can ask. We're currently working with the recreation on a plan to hopefully open up the gym in the near future. It's a tough road, trying to meet all the criteria. I'm also the liaison for nominating. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of us right now. I'm the liaison and I have 1 committee member. We need some more committee members on there for nominating, so please volunteer if you can. I'm also the alternate for security and buildings and grounds. Nothing else special over here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
Sure.
Dennis, will you give us a finance update, please?
Sure. CDs, we have a total of $360,465. Total stock, $214,157. Total cash, $962,266. Note on the stocks, I know people are asking, since we instituted this, we have made $64,000 on the stocks up to date. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Don't go
Grand,
away.
grand total was $1,536,888. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Don't go away because we as a board have some updates that we want to share with everyone. We think most of this is really good news. And we really are happy to be able to tell you about it. Dennis, will you kick it off by telling us about the cameras at the entrances of the signs at the entrances to the parking lot about the cameras?
Yes, currently there are speeding signs at the front entrances. The township will not bring in the speed monitors unless an officer is posted with the monitor, and he will issue tickets, 0 tolerance. And at this time, the trustees feel that this is not the route we would like to go. Please respect the speed limit of 25 miles an hour. There's some people are exceeding that, and we urge you to please 25 miles an hour. Thank you.
Okay, the other piece of that is, I don't know if everyone is aware, but a while back, we installed cameras on the outside of the clubhouse and the outside of the fitness center to monitor the parking lots. We were recently able to follow up with signs installed at the entrances to the parking lots to let everybody, whether resident or others trying to come in here, know that the parking lots are under 24-hour constant surveillance.
We also have the neighborhood watch. If anybody's interested, you can contact Victoria Fizzelli, Finezli, at 732-262-1158. If anybody's interested, we do have signs that you can put into your windows or a sticker on your door. Tina from the security team has those in her possession. Just let us know if you'd like to. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. John, will you talk to us about the updates with the robocall system, please?
Yes, Carol, thank you. We instituted the robocall system back in 2013. It was to let the community be aware of any emergency situations that were arising. due to some storm activity. So what we did back then was we took everybody that lived in our community and put them into the robocall system. And right now, in 2014, we also instituted something for each individual committee and club, where we can contact them directly. The only way we can do that now, which is what we're bringing back, is I need a list of all of the committees and the clubs. Once I get the individual list, I can put it into the system, and then you can contact me whenever you want to send out a message to the individual groups. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Laura, you wanted to talk to us about benches.
Yes. Several of our residents who I presume are walkers have been asking us about benches. Well, they are ordered, 3 new benches, and as soon as they come in, we'll set them up for you. Thank you.
Thanks, Laura. Barbara, want to talk to us about May and June's residents meetings?
Well, we have exciting news. We're gonna have a residents meeting.
A real
And
one.
in order to accommodate that, we're going to be doing it outdoors. So mark your calendars for May 3rd and June 7th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We will be meeting in the parking lot by the fitness center and having an outdoor meeting. It will be a bring your own chair, and obviously get there early to get a prime site. We're certainly going to make as many accommodations as we can, and we're working on having a speaker system that's going to be useful for that meeting. But we encourage all of you to come, and we'd love to see a large crowd there. So mark your calendars, May 3rd, June 7th, 2 p.m. Love to see you there.
Thanks, Bob. I actually get this next one because I wanted to do it. Those who follow the Pulse may remember a few months back, I put some information on that Mayor Ducey had given me stating that FiOS would not be expanding from where they currently are because of their financial issues. The bottom line to the whole thing being we have the Dish people out there and we have Comcast, and that's going to be our options. However, things do have a way of changing, and the Board of Trustees recently approved a contract for Verizon to bring FiOS into the community. At this point, they are looking at starting that in mid-June and finishing by September. So we will have a little competition available for Comcast in the future. And Peggy, you were going to talk about volunteers.
Yes, which is a very appropriate topic since this is National Volunteer Week. So everybody has an opportunity. It's not too late to volunteer to be part of any committee. And as some committee members have already spoken, especially security and nominating are both in need of not only members, but security and nominating are in need of chairpersons. As you all know, the whole process when it's time to elect new board members is a critical part of our community, which won't be able to happen without volunteers to assist with that job. So I certainly encourage you to think about it. If you're a little shy, you're not sure how much time it's going to involve, please feel free to contact the office or the liaisons, and they will be able to share with you. But I guarantee you, there is not any committee who's going to say, oh, no, I'm sorry, we don't need your help. So please let National Volunteer Week be an extra push for you to get involved or more involved than you currently are with our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Peg. All right, we set this up and we asked everybody to please submit questions. We were actually surprised that we didn't get too many of those, but we do have a few, so we want to respond to them. I'm going to start it out with a resident asked why it takes 15 days for maintenance checks to clear if they're due to be paid at the first of the month. Dennis, you were going to respond to that.
Yes, last month, quite a few of the banks in the area had to close down due to COVID. And that was a really bad problem that would happen, but it did happen. Also, we take our checks to the banks 2 or 3 times a week. We don't go every day. But there is an alternative. If you'd like to have your check sent by your bank to an online, pay online, you just go to your bank and you can register that. So that might be something you want to think about.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Next question was, if the pool opens this year, will there be a reservation program? And how many people will be allowed in the pool or on the pool deck at one time? Tom, recreation is your baby. Will you respond, please?
Yeah, sure, of course. I wish things were different. Personally, I'd love to have the pool open because my back is killing me. I could use the exercise right now. I think the short answer is for right now is no. Like I say, you need to know that the trustees and the recreation committee are working really hard together to come up with a plan that both satisfies the state and the CDC recommendations and guidelines. It's not an easy task. I guess one of the biggest questions is, will the pool open by Memorial Day? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Part of the delay is not only due to the COVID or the having a plan. The pool needs a little repair work. And we're in the process of getting bids in on that and getting some of that done. A couple of them are temperature sensitive, so we can't do them too soon, but we'd like to get those done before the pool opens, but that's not affecting the plan in any way. We've been working on it for a while, and hopefully we'll have something for us real soon. Sorry, Carol, there was another part to that I didn't answer.
Well,
Fitness center.
we wanted, did we have any plan as far as the number of people that might be allowed in the pool deck or whatever at one time? I don't think we've gotten that far.
No, we haven't gotten that far. That's part of the plan. You know, we have a circle. Our pool is basically a kidney shape, and it's hard to figure out how you keep the social distancing in with the circle because it's a pie shape. But we'll figure that out as time goes on. But please, we're working as hard as we can. I want you all to understand that. And hopefully we'll get a plan together real soon and we'll be able to open it.
Okay,
That's
thanks.
about it on that.
Next person wanted to know if he or she can opt out of solicitations in robocalls. John, you want to respond to that one?
Yes, Carol, I will. When we initially set up the robocall system and we investigated it, the company told us that you're either in or you're out. If you don't want the solicitations and you don't want the information, you have to be out then. You opt to get out. That's the only thing you can do with our system. Either you're in and you get the information or you're out. And it's your choice. We just want to make sure that all the members know what the community is doing and any problems that exist. We want the community to know. So there's no way to isolate the calls. There's none.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for explaining that, John.
If I could just add a PS there, that if you choose to opt out, the information on the robocall is always on our website under this week. So if you don't want to have to hear everything, you can always go to the website to this week and just read the parts that you want to read.
Thanks, Peg. Thank you. Okay, next question up. If people outside of Lions Head South can buy a golf membership, why can't a resident purchase a ticket for a significant other to attend a social function? Laura, as liaison for ACC, will you please talk to us about that?
Yes, and the information is in our practices and procedures books. Sponsors of all Lions Head South events shall restrict the sign up of all events to Lions Head South residents for the first 2 weeks after posting. Thereafter, the event may be open to invited guests from outside Lions Head South. The exception is for Lion's Head singles, who shall be permitted to have one guest accompany them for any event in the first 2 weeks. Hope that clears it up, but it is in the book.
Okay, thanks, Laura. Sounds like good news. Next question is, what efforts will the Board of Trustees instill in the community to control the amount of speeding cars? This is in light of speed signs from Brick PD being denied. And Dennis, you were going to respond to this one, please.
Yeah, actually, the signs have not been denied by the Brick PD. So that's not true. But like I said, these are city streets. The police control them. If they come into this community with that speed sign, the monitor, it's going to cause a lot of tickets to people, and I don't think we want to go that way. So it's best to just try to ask people to please slow down. Remember, there's other people that are walking around with dogs. It's very dangerous if you're speeding. We got to control our speeding. If it continues, then we may have to do that route. Seriously. So it's up to you people to take charge of yourselves and your responsibilities for others. Thank you.
Thanks, Den. And well, you told us before for the neighborhood watch, they can contact Officer Finelli in the Brick Police Department. You want to give us that phone number again?
Yep. Phone number is 732-262-1158.
Thank you. Officer Finelli is Brick PD's new liaison. Some of you will remember in the past, we've had police officers speak at residents' meetings. Officer Finelli is the latest officer to be assigned as our liaison, so. Okay, the last thing that was brought up, multiple questions were submitted by a resident in reference to the tort immunity addendum that is coming out for vote. The ballots for this are going to be mailed on May 3rd. The return date is due by May 21st. This amendment, I just want a little bit of background, if I may. This amendment is part of the bylaws for most, if not all, private communities. Certainly all of the newer ones being built are including tort, tort clauses in their bylaws. Many of the older communities have already added them. The ballot that's coming out to you should provide the details. Basically, this amendment stops residents from filing what's considered to be nuisance or frivolous lawsuits. It does not prevent claims by visiting relatives or friends. The problem is, even a quote nuisance or frivolous lawsuit can cost the community an awful lot of money because it still has to be defended. So usually most communities find it beneficial to try to keep those things out or down at least. I'm going to try to read this gentleman's questions. They are pretty extensive, but I will do the best that I can with them, and we'll try to keep it as brief as possible for everyone. He wanted to know what is the difference between negligence and gross negligence behavior. How would an injured party prove gross negligence? I'm sorry, we're not attorneys. These are questions for an attorney. We do what we do on the advice of our attorneys. The language that's in that amendment was put there, I believe, in part from the statute, but certainly written by our attorneys. We had nothing to do with the actual wording other than to, I guess, to some degree, approve it. It would be foolish for us not to at least attempt to do what, our attorney is instructing us to do. As a board, we would not be doing our job. But the actual language in that tort is the attorneys deal with that kind of stuff. None of us went to law school. The next question was, by passing this amendment, are members giving up their inherent right to sue for injuries caused by the association or trustees? And then he goes on about the financial benefit to members. And if a member is injured as a result of negligence, who pays for the medical bills? Again, these are legal questions. I won't pretend to be qualified to answer them. Are members giving up their inherent right? I guess that depends on whether you consider, frivolous lawsuits to be an inherent right. I'm not going to go there. I think that that's something for attorneys to deal with. As far as determining negligence, again, that's something for a licensed attorney to make a determination on. He also asked about insurance and how this tort would affect insurance. Would we still have to pay the same rates? And our insurance agent does assure us that, yes, we would have to pay the same rates. Agreeing to this tort or adding this tort agreement to our bylaws would not reduce our insurance, because there's still always the possibility of a claim or a lawsuit. Those have not been ruled out, and as a community, we need to be covered for those kinds of things. So insurance does need to be maintained, and there would be no change in the premium. Basically, allow me to assure you that the association retains a highly reputable law firm whose expertise is in the needs of communities similar to ours. This amendment was put back on the table in response to their strong recommendation. Every member has an absolute right to vote yes or no, and we urge every member of the community to do so. And that's about what I have to say on that. Anybody want to add anything? Anything I missed?
I think you've covered it all.
Okay. Then before we sign off on this, I first of all, and most important, want to thank Tony and the website committee for helping us get this together. Tony is sitting back there behind the scenes
job,
doing
Tony.
his thing and making sure that you guys can see us and hear us, and that this will be available to you on the website if you're fortunate enough to want to look at it again. I mean, whatever works. We're looking forward to seeing everyone outside on May 3rd at 2 p.m. And last but not least, I was asked this morning by Sue Mills to let you know that there's an issue in the publisher's office that has delayed the Pride, and it will not be delivered tomorrow. They'll get it out as quickly as they can. And that's all I have, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Appreciate
you.
all your help.
Thank you.
Don't forget to
Thank you.
volunteer.
Don't
Yes.
forget to volunteer. Yes, thank you. Most
National
important.
Volunteer Week.
See you the 3rd.
Okay, I'm signing off now.